evil spirit was connected to Saul, and they brought David into the midst. It would look as if the prophet who came and anointed David as king would have told David, when they come looking for you to play the harp for Saul to remove the evil spirit, it would have looked as if the prophet would have said, don't go. It would have looked as if the prophet would have pre-warned them. I mean, watch this, y'all. God, if it's going to get that hard, why don't you just warn me before I get there? But it wouldn't be fair, y'all, because if we would have been warned, then the action that needed to take place in us would have never transpired. Because a lot of us, we know how to fake it until we make it. And what happens is, when you fake it to make it, it keeps you in a cycle of faking. Wow. Watch this. So it says, verse 17. Then Saul commanded his servants, find me someone who plays well and bring him to me. One of the young men answered, I have seen the son of Jesse of Bethlehem, who knows how to play the harp. He is also a valiant man, a warrior, eloquent, handsome, and the Lord is with him. Watch this. David was doing nothing but minding his own business.
That's right.
He wasn't bothering nobody. Isn't that funny, y'all? When you try to avoid people, God always puts you in a place to help people.
Yes.
You try to stay out of people's business. When people wave at you, you just duck your head down. You make it your point not to get involved with people's stuff. I ain't finna help nobody, because the last time I helped you, you burnt me. I ain't finna do nothing else for nobody. I'm gonna mind my business, because I ain't gonna get hurt no more. Watch this. Jesse's whole life had been built in hurt. His father put him in the backyards. His brother dogged him out. And all of a sudden, here it is. The king called him to help. And the moment the king called him to help, he found out the king was a bigger nut than his daddy. The king, at least his daddy let him eat in the back. The king had him fear for his life every day. So it says, one of the young, okay, watch this. Verse 19. Then Saul dispatched messengers to Jesse and said, send me your son David, who is with the sheep. So Jesse took a donkey, loaded it with bread, a skin of wine, and one young goat, and sent him by his son David to Saul. When David came to Saul and entered his service, Saul admired him greatly, and David became his armor bearer. Then Saul sent word to Jesse, let David remain in my service, for I am pleased with him. Whenever the Spirit of God troubles Saul, David will pick up his harp and play, and Saul would then be relieved, feel better, and the evil spirit will leave him. Let me show you something, y'all. God uses the routines of your misfortunes in order to keep you where he called you to be. David was anointed to play the harp, and he had to play the harp for a man that tried to kill him every step of the way. Let me show you. A lot of us, let me leave you from this perspective. A lot of people, we look at pastors and we don't understand how much the pastor is rejoicing and praying for you, even though you're out there killing us.
Oh, watch that. Come on with it.
You don't want to honor the pastor because you don't understand the difficult situation that I'm in. And in this situation, watch this, y'all. As I pray and prophesy to you, I'm not doing because I like doing this. Let's just be honest, y'all. Sometimes, how many of y'all, when y'all did something for somebody, you wish you didn't have to do it? Because people don't appreciate you. But I learned a long time ago, I don't do it for people. I do it because God called me.
That's right.
See, David had to understand that he wasn't playing the harp for Saul. He was playing the harp for God.